Hey guys, it's Molly and today I'm back with another video. So I've recently watched a video that Gonz Girl did, and she did her entire face makeup, like all of her makeup, with just samples. And she got the idea from somebody else, but I can't remember her name. And I thought that was a good idea so you can use up some of these samples that you have. So I went through all of my samples and got the products out that I would need to do my entire face. Luckily I had pretty much everything. There is like I think one product that I will have to use that I don't have a sample of, but everything else should be samples. If you are new, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified every time that I upload. I do hauls, story times, unboxings, tutorials, pretty much anything, so if you're into any of that, then definitely subscribe. Also, enter my Christmas giveaway. You have until November 25th to enter, and I think there's some good prizes you guys can win, so go enter that if you're interested. And without further ado, let's get into the samples. Okay, so you guys know that I would normally moisturize my face before doing makeup with my Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. But since that's not a sample, I'm going to be using the Carrez Greek Yogurt Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. Let me just show y'all what that looks like. Yeah, so I hope this is good. And the whole idea with this is that you use up samples, which is a plus because if you're like me, you hoard a lot of your samples. And you also get to try out products that you most likely don't own. Like I don't own any of these full size. Actually, I own one thing full size. But that's about it. So we're going to use this. Maybe right off the bat, it smells really good. But obviously it might not be good for those who don't like fragrance in their products. Let me take my glasses off. I usually do about 2 squirts of my normal moisturizer. So I'm just going to do about that much. Yeah, it does smell really good. So let's apply. It says it's a primer too, so let's spread that. It does feel really nice, but it is like a hair oily. Like if you can tell on my skin, it feels super oily. Maybe I just am putting too much on, but that's like the same amount that I would use for my Clean and Clear moisturizers, so I'm not sure. I don't think this is supposed to be illuminating. Maybe that's why it looks like this too. Okay, it doesn't really say if it's supposed to be illuminating or anything, but there's still a lot of product in here, so I might have to put this like in a little baggie so it doesn't go bad. Okay. So I'm going to use my little Professional sample. As you guys know, I'm definitely gonna need to go buy the full size of this because I'm running out. Will I even have enough to do this? Probably not. This might be my last use out of this. I'll have to go back to my L'Oreal one for the time being. Okay, so I think I definitely just used up the last bit in there. I think there's like maybe just a little incy bit, like little bit left, but obviously I like it. So next we're going to go with foundation. I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty foundation sample. It also has a face primer, but since I used that other primer, I don't think I'm going to try that out. But I'm going to be using the shade 150 because that's the only one that I think will match me, I hope. So let's get this out somehow. Okay, we finally got it open and there's like, I don't know if this is all gonna cover my face, but we're gonna try. So I'm gonna use my beauty blender. Gotta get it wet. So I'm gonna go in with the foundation. I hope this is it. I'm not going anywhere. So if this doesn't match, it's not like the end of the world. But we're just gonna dot this on our face. I heard that this does dry fast, so we have to do it in patches. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I don't know if I'm like not putting enough on or what, because I'm just gonna see how this builds too, because I don't really have a lot to work with in this little sample. Not sure how I got foundation on my lips there, but okay. This really isn't wearing bad or anything. I think this maybe my shade maybe a little bit light. It is very watery though, I will say that. Don't know if that's how it always is. Actually, I think it is, because I remember watching somebody do a review and it was very liquidy. Don't know if it's considered full coverage or not, because I do have like spots poking out and like my cheeks are still super red. So I have product left. So I'm just gonna build it up. Yeah, I can see a little difference with the redness. I don't know why I have such like red cheeks. Like someday I just like woke up and they were red and they've stayed red for so long. Like, and I honestly don't know why. They never used to be like red all the time. Okay, so I do want to say with this foundation, even though I put like that professional stuff on, I still see like my pores, like they're still like very large. But I think the shade does match me. I have, again, like a decent amount of product left, so I might have to put that in a baggie and keep trying that. So I don't have a setting powder sample, so I'm just going to try, or not try, well, actually, yeah, I do have a setting powder sample. Now that I did my Ipsy, I have the Manicadar one, so I'm gonna use that to set my face. I'm gonna use my Moda Pro brush. All hail Ipsy for giving me that. Oh my god, I got foundation on my teeth. How did I do that? So just on my face. So now I'm going to bronze. I have a little, this is like a deluxe sample of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It smells like chocolate. Dip in here. I don't know, maybe just bronze. And then I'm just going to use that same brush that I used for my powder just to blend these out, because sometimes I can get a little too crazy and then they can look real harsh. So we don't want that. I have a little sample of the Balm Springs Little Blush. I got this from Ipsy. Once again, thanks Ipsy. I'm going to use this brush just to apply a little bit. I like blush, but I don't want too much blush. Tap the excess off and smile. And then I'm just gonna blend it out again because I like blush, like I said, but I don't like when it's super harsh on me. I think I look like a clown. So now we're gonna do highlight. I'm gonna use my Nomad highlighter that I got from, you already know it, what am I gonna say? Ipsy. And I'm gonna use this brush to highlight. It was really hard for me to decide what sample highlight I was gonna use because obviously Ipsy does a lot of those. So now I'm going to do my eyebrows. So I have this sample of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow powder. This one is in the shade Soft Brown, so I'm not sure which shade is gonna work for my brows, but we're gonna find out. So I'm gonna brush through them with my little spoolie. Okay, so I've never like had a sample of a powder like in this kind of form. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the lighter shade first, just to see if it works. This is so weird. Literally never had a sample, like a powder sample like this. Okay. But then we're gonna go in with the darker shade for my tail, because you guys know that I do my brows like that. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this brow powder. It's probably just like the shade, but I don't know. So I'm gonna spoolie them out to blend them. Okay, so I'm gonna set my brows with the Great Lash. I don't have a sample of this, so I'm just going to use this. So to prime my eyes, I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is like a deluxe sample size. So we're just gonna use this. Obviously you guys know I love this eyeshadow primer, because any like tutorial, that's all I'm using. And we're gonna put it on our lids. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I have two of these like Coastal Scents Revealed palette samplers. I used to own the Revealed too, but I gave it to my friend Haley because I didn't really use it that much. So this is what the Revealed 2 palette sampler looks like. And then I have the Revealed, which I own this full size, but obviously I'm gonna have to use samples, so we got this one. So I think I'm gonna use a mix of both. Yeah, neither of these have a shade that I can set my concealer with. I'm going to use this shade from the Revealed palette sampler to put in my crease as my transition shade. And I'm going to use my little Luxie brushes that I got from my BoxyCharm, which was in my last video. So if you guys haven't watched that, go watch it. The link will be down below, and I'll link it in the cards if I remember. So we're going to put that shade in our crease. I'm using the Luxie 227. It's like a mauve brown shade. I'm not really zoomed in for this, guys. Sorry. I just felt like it wasn't needed because this isn't really like a tutorial. I'm just kind of doing a face of samples. But you guys can get the idea of what I'm doing. Plus, I've never even done a look with these, so I'm kind of just doing this as I go. This might turn out like poop. We don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Revealed 2 palette, and I'm gonna use like this lighter pink shade. I guess that's how you could describe it. And then I'm going to use the Luxie 213 and put this on my lid. Okay, so from that same little palette, I'm gonna go in with the darker pinky shade. That one. And I'm gonna like deepen up the outer corner with it. Oh, I'm using the Luxie 207, by the way. Then I'm just going to use, not that brush, a blending brush just to blend the edges out. I think I'm going to use this shade from the Revealed one, this shimmery shade, with the Luxie 213, and put this on my lid to like halfway from the beginning, halfway. That makes sense. Basically on top of that pink shade that we put. I'm going to also use that darker shade that we used to darken up the outer V with the Luxie 221, and I'm going to put that underneath my lash line to darken it up. This brush is great to just get right underneath your lash line. It's amazing. I've been needing a brush like this in my life. I'm going to line my eyes, if I can find it in here, with the Ico London eye pen that I got from Nipsey. Let's see how this goes, because as you guys know, I prefer to use my cream eyeliner, but we gotta work with what we got. I'm gonna use my BoxyCharm card from this month, so I can get my wing, as you guys know. Hopefully I don't mess up too bad. Okay, so these are by far the worst wings I've ever done in my life, but we're just gonna keep going with it. So I'm gonna line my eyes with this Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner that we got from Apesby. And then we're gonna apply some mascara. I obviously have a ton of little mascara samples, so I don't know what I'm gonna use today. I love this Lancome Hypnos Drama one that I have, but I think I'm gonna switch it up and use a different one. I think I'm gonna use Urban Decay Perversion because I don't remember the last time I used this. So yeah, and I'm gonna curl my lashes with my eyelash curler. Okay, so now we have to do lips. So I have this Urban Decay, what's it called? Revolution lipstick samples. I think I'm gonna go for one of the neutral shades since I have like pinks on my eye. We have Sheer Liar, which is a Sheer Revolution lipstick. And then we have Matte Stark Naked, which is a Matte Revolution lipstick. So I think I'm gonna do the sheer one because it's more, I don't know, it's sheer and I really don't want matte right now because my lips are super dry. Okay, so I don't know if I have a clean lip brush. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I have one. So I'm gonna use an eyeliner brush, a small little eyeliner brush. Very ratchet, but gotta work with what we got. So this actually is a really pretty color. I do really like it. I'm gonna keep using it obviously because there's a lot of product still in here, and if I use it up and I like it as much as I do right now, I'd probably buy the full version because I do like this. To set my face, I'm gonna use the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. It's this little tiny sample that I got with a Sephora order. So we're gonna try and get this to spray good. Okay, so it's not really fine mist that I would like. I think mainly because it's a little sample. I don't know. People say it smells like coconuts. I don't really smell coconuts. I mean, it has a smell, but I don't think it smells like coconuts. So that was everything I got for you guys today. That was my full face using just samples inspired by Gonz Girl. So if you guys want to do this challenge, then go right ahead and do it. I mean, I thought it was fun. I used quite a few samples and I honestly didn't finish a bunch of them. I did like the ones that I did use, and the ones I didn't finish up I would be able to get like maybe 1 or 2 more uses out of. And I'm really loving this lip color. I'm looking at the mirror in the back because I'm loving it. Very, very pretty. Ooh. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a humongous thumbs up so I can know. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified every time that I upload. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, requests, leave them all down below. I'll get to them as soon as I can. Also, all my social media will be linked down below. My Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and now my new beauty only Instagram will be linked down below. So make sure to follow me on all of those. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!
I've been shaking, I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding